Hello everybody, welcome back to Vanderfell, and we are here in the palace. If you remember, we left it in here. We need to speak to Archanon Tarbus again and pick up this quest. So let's do that very quick.
After further examination of the documents you brought back, I have to agree with your assessment. The Ashlander Chodala has somehow siphoned divine energy away from Lord Vivek.
So you know how to restore Lord Vivek's power?
Not exactly. But now that we're certain the affliction isn't natural, we can pursue a proper solution. I suspect we'll need Chodala's staff. How the Ashlander got his hands on Sothasil's tool and turned it into a weapon, I have no idea. Well,
not do we. So you want us to acquire the staff called Sunara.
Chodala won't hand over the staff, and trying to take it could lead to a war we can't afford to wage. I suggest you go to Aldrin and talk to his sister, Saren. I don't trust her either, but she worked with you before. Perhaps she'll do so again.
Okay, we will do that. Oh, okay. We need to go and talk to this woman, and let me just empty my quest a second, my quest line, because it is full. It is absolutely full. So there you go. Hopefully now we can deal with that a bit better. And very quick, let's take it. And that is what it is, Divine Delusion. So let's do that very quick. Activate that one as well, Divine Delusion, right there. And see where we have to go, right up here. And you know what? Yes, you guessed it. Let's travel to the shrine. The closest to it, actually. Okay, here we are, and it's another question here, you know. I am wondering, shall we take it, guys? Shall we take it? Because otherwise we're going to forget it. Or just shall we?
In this inhospitable sea of ash. I wonder if we might help
what shall we do, guys? What shall we do? Let's leave it for a second, shall we? Let's concentrate. Let's concentrate on the quest at hand. So we are here. We need to talk to Serene, I believe. Hey, Serene.
Outlander, quickly! This way! I've been thinking about my brother's claim that he's the Nerevarine since we last spoke. No matter how I try, the word tastes false on my tongue. And now I fear he's about to convince the wise woman that his quest for power will benefit the tribes.
And what can we do to help?
My brother is respected and revered. He has allies in all of the tribes. Not to mention his personal Red Exiles. We have to proceed with caution. Respect the Ashlander customs and traditions. Anything else will lead to violence and bloodshed.
So what do we do?
We talk to my brother. Try to convince him this isn't the way. Barring that, we make sure the wise woman doesn't get drawn into his madness. Whatever Chodala says or does, don't attack him. We don't need a war between the houses and the Ashlanders.
Okay, we will follow your lead. Okay, let's quick check down here, shall we? Because sometimes you can get really cool stuff in these places and hidden chests and all that kind of thing. So, it's absolutely nothing. Oh gosh, it's a backpack here, but we need to steal it. So I'm not going to do that. Okay, do we have to go inside this doorway here? We do indeed.
The wise woman. I was hoping she'd be here.
You're too late, dear sister. Despite your protestations, the wise woman has gone to the cave of the incarnate to confirm my claim.
Brother, do you really want to pursue this dangerous course?
There was a time when you gave me your unconditional support, Saren. I miss those days.
Oh well. Well, there you go.
My brother Chodala is about to do something foolish and dangerous. But by dusk and dawn, Azura put you and I on the same path for a purpose. I just hope we have enough time.
So what is Chodala going to do?
He's about to claim the title of the Nerevarine and try to unite the Ashlander tribes gathered here. He already convinced the Red Exiles to support him. He's using them to intimidate the other tribes. If he persuaded the Wise Woman to his cause...
Okay, tell us about the Wise Woman.
Wise Woman Dovresy, the most respected counselor and spirit guide this side of Red Mountain. She went to the Cavern of the Incarnate to meditate on Chodala's claim. If she confirms my brother's assertion, the tribes will follow wherever he leads.
Okay, so we need to talk to the Wise Woman.
Agreed, but I dare not leave Chodala alone with the tribes. I feel the hand of Azura in all this. Go to the Cavern of the Incarnate and talk to the Wise Woman. I'll stay here and try to keep things under control until you return.
Okay, if we return. Anyway, we need to go to the Cavern of the Incarnate. You can carry on chatting with her. I'm not going to, as always. I want to get out here. And I want to get on with this quest line. So let's see where we have to go first, guys. Because so far... Oh, dude, I'm here. You can see, I was saying yesterday that they actually make this quest strategically placed all around the map. And I think that at this early stage, the purpose of that is to discover as much as you can. Let's travel again up there. Okay, here we are, and we need to find this person, the cave in actual fact, and see where actually is. Okay, if we follow this road ahead, and I'm going to mount. And by the way, you know what? I think it's time to change my mount. You know, I'm going to show off my mounts that I got. Not many, but I have a few. What about if we get the Wa? Let's go get the Wa for a second. And I think we will change them in time to time. So there you go. That was really cool. So I like that. And the cave should be around here, these rocky mountains somewhere. But obviously we need to find the entrance. And I think it's going to be up here somewhere. Oh, I hope so anyway. What's this?
Azura is my shield, you foul creatures.
Okay, let's kill these... people here, like so, and we'll rescue the Wise Woman.
But I sense you came for a different purpose.
Yes, we did.
Let's talk inside the cavern.
Okay, so we rescue the Wise Woman. I'm going to check this urns, guys. This is really important. I can't stress that. Where's the... Oh, it's some more here. I was thinking, what the hell is this? And yeah, you know, I can't repeat that anymore. It really is so important because you can get really cool stuff and really expensive as well. You either can use it for your own benefit or you can sell it. And because you don't steal it, it's free to take, you should be taken in. So there you go. Okay, that's my tip. Hold on. Before we engage in conversations. Right, Wise Woman.
It feels strange to talk to an outlander in such a sacred place, but the Queen of the Night Sky insists. I need to render judgment on an important claim, and she says you can help me reach the correct decision.
Well, this is about Chodala and the Nerevarine, right?
Words of truth from the mouth of an outlander. Remarkable. The Red Exiles and a few others believe that Chodala is the Nerevarine. He's convinced them, but not me. I came here to consider my options. I fear a bloodbath if I oppose his claim.
Well, isn't there a way to prove he's not the Nerevarine?
Perhaps, but I must remain impartial. If someone else reveals the flaws in Chodala's claims by comparing him to the failed incarnates, that might do the trick.
The failed incarnates?
We thought the incarnates were possessed by the spirit of Nerevar. but each had a critical flaw that made them destined to fail to fulfill the prophecy. Their spirits reside here. Yes, you should speak to the incarnates. I see Azura's wisdom now.
So how do we talk to the spirits of the incarnates?
Take this pouch of blessed grave dust. Sprinkle a pinch upon the bones of the incarnates to call forth their spirits. Return to Aldrin after you have learned all you can. Perhaps we can curb Chodala's ambitions before they lead us to war.
Okay, so that's what we're going to do.
We need knowledge to defeat
We need to communicate with these spirits, and that is one. Come on. Oh, that's the second one. And here's the third one, guys. So, obviously, don't take the shield. Do we need to talk to him? Yeah.
They are the failed incarnates, the Ashlanders who proudly
What I'm going to do is just keep the conversation, otherwise it's going to get too heavy, I think. But what you need to do is just talk to all three of them and go from there, and then you need to speak to this goddess thingy.
I foresaw your usefulness before you even set foot in Vardenfell. Now comes a test that will challenge your ability to separate truth from lies. You must convince the tribes that Chodala is not the Nerevarine.
Well, we communed with the incarnate, just as the wise woman commanded.
Doversee's wisdom outshines most other mortals. She recognizes the futility of Chodala's claim. If she rebuffs him, however, the tribes will turn on each other, and blood will flow. The staff, Sunra, it makes Chodala confident, reckless.
Well, the staff is the source of Chodala's power.
Your instincts serve you well. Chodala's path took a dark turn. However, my sight clouds when I look too closely. Sothasil built Sunra, but he did not create it with this vile purpose in mind. You must act on my behalf, and Vivek's.
And how cool that voice, that sexy voice of this woman is. Brilliant. I'll do what you ask.
Then go. Return to Aldrun and help the wise woman reveal the falsehood of Chodala's claim. And let Saren assist you. She is my champion and a trusted friend of all Ashlanders.
And as always, keep chatting if you like. I'm not going to, guys, because we need to get on with this video. And it gets so heavy, as I said, it gets so heavy. And what we want is just to get on with the quest started and finish it as quick as we can, with a full understanding of the content of the quest, if that makes any sense to you. So there you go. I'm pretty sure we need to travel back again somewhere, and this time right here. So let's go to Aldrun Wayshrine. You know, this traveling thing is costing me an absolutely amount of gold, but there you go. It is what it is, guys, and you know, I could walk for free, but I think that the video will get way too long. So we are here. We need to talk to Saren again. She's right here.
You've returned. The wise woman returned from the cavern of the Incarnate and went right into Scar to meet with the tribes. Chodala's in there too, about to be named the Nerevarine. Tell me you came back with something to stop my brother's rise to power.
Well, we spoke to some of the incarnates, and they gave us these scrolls.
Of course. Use the tales of the failed incarnates to counter Chodala's arguments. That's brilliant. Well, except for one problem.
What problem?
An Outlander has no status in the Council. The Ashlanders won't listen to a word you say. Someone else has to present the arguments. Someone they trust. I suppose that means I have to challenge my brother. With your help, of course.
Okie dokie, let's go and dispute your brother's claims, shall we? Let's do that and see what happens. And I hope you are following this storyline because it's quite cool. I just wish the quests were a bit more short, I think. Because they go so long, goes forever, some of them.
Forward to challenge your
Seren,
Chodola.
I'm disappointed in you, dear sister.
Enough. I shall hear your arguments and render my decision.
You know, this
Even the outland
wise woman, I don't know, guys, I don't trust her very much.
proves that
I really don't trust her.
Chodola puts forth his great strength as proof of his claim. Give me the scroll that discounts such a trait for the Nerevarine.
Okay, so what shall we say here? Incarnate the Natch scroll? Let's go for that one, shall we see what
Of
happens?
course. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, see what happens.
This doesn't look right.
Okay, so it's not a scroll, we know that.
Must we continue?
That's not right.
Let's go for the second option.
That makes sense. I don't think this will work.
Right. Oh dear, okay. So guess what?
Be careful. Yes. That's incarnate appear!
As a warrior and as an Ashkar, I was the most powerful of my age. But for all my strength, I failed my people. Don't fall. The faithless houses dare to threaten our land, but we shall meet them in battle, and I will lead us to victory.
Okay,
This is more nerve-wracking than
let's go for the first one
Of
again.
course.
We cannot go that wrong,
It's
surely.
not correct.
Oh dear God, okay, dude. Oh dear.
That makes sense. Incarnate appear!
Is that the best you can do?
I thought the path to the Nerevarine was a path of blood and battle, but my love of war was my undoing. War is
And I think the last one is going to be quite easy to figure out. Hopefully, anyway. Because you know what this is like. Yeah, come on.
It's work. Of course.
Oh, yes.
Appear!
I refuse to accept the counsel of the wise women and the Ashkans. I thought I knew best, but I knew nothing. That is not the way of the Nerevarine.
Seren and the Outlander, their arguments have merit. Chodola, we deny your claim. You are not the
Look how
Nerevarine.
the staff protects me. I am the
Okay, so we need to defeat these guys.
Slay the unbelievers.
Well, anybody else? Oh, down here. Right. This is going to be some type of mini boss somewhere. Oh no, not yet. Alright, well she's dead. And let's get out of here. Very quick. Okay, and we need to speak to Seren, which is right at the back here.
Brothers become...
Ah, we need to talk to Azura this time.
Mortal, I would have words with you.
Oh, now she's Azura. Okay.
Chodola has been revealed as a failed Nerevarine, But that hasn't dissuaded him from his reckless course of action. As long as he wields the staff, he shall be unstoppable.
So what should we do then?
Time is against you, mortal. Even now, Vivek, that pompous usurper, grows increasingly weaker. As much as I deplore him, Vivek cannot fall to Chodala's vile magic. There's another power at work here. One I can't quite put my finger on.
Well, there must be something we can do.
Return to Vivek City. Do what you can to aid Vivek, and pay heed to my faithful vessel, Saren. I name her Champion of the Moon and Star. She will play a pivotal role in ending her brother's march toward godhood, if she survives.
Okay, we will return to Vivek City. And that's what we need to do. Back to Vivek City again. And we are right, we need to go to the palace again. So let's speak to Vivek again and see what happened. Hopefully the quest is going to end there. Right, let's do it. Let's go mount as well, we'll make it a bit quicker. Oopsies, there we go.
Lord Vivek, protect us.
Okay, so we are here, we need to talk to him.
As a god weakens, so too does his city suffer. I know my people grow fearful. Even the Archcanon is distressed. But the energy that remains to me holds the moonlit in the sky. At least for now. So what news does my eyes and ears bring to me?
Well, we discredited Shodalas as the Nerevarine, but he escaped with Sunara.
How this upstart Ashlander learned to attune Sotha Seal's tool confounds my understanding. And he dares use my power? Still, your help is appreciated. Every strike and parry takes us one step closer to ending this threat and restoring my vitality.
And there you go, this is the end of the quest. Look at that, Divines. That is very, very nice. Absolutely brilliant. Graves of the Warrior Poets. Oh, we have to keep it somewhere. 332 goal, and we are going to complete the quest. And that's it, guys. This is pretty much Divine Delusions. We managed to complete this very long quest, and we get an achievement, of course. Voice of the Failed Incarnates. Next episode, we will speak again with Archano and Tarbus. But that will be in the next episode. Please comment, subscribe, and like. And until then, take great care.